Hello guys, and welcome back to another lesson on WordPress. So in this lesson I've cleared out all of my WordPress that I did in previous lessons, and in this lesson I'm going to build a website, an e-commerce website that is going to help us, same website like just like eBay. If I go to eBay and show you guys how eBay works. So in WordPress, I'm going to create a vendor e-commerce website that is going to feature a lot of effects, and all of these features will be like vendors can come and sell their products and people can purchase these products, so you get a commission. All right, so there are a few plugins that we need first. Firstly, we need is Woostify. Okay, so in this here I'm going to get Woostify now for free. So now that we have this interface, we can just simply download it. So once it is downloaded, it's being downloaded, you can see here. So once it's downloaded, we're gonna go to the theme and upload this. Okay, so we're going to go to themes. So once we're in the themes, we're gonna click on add new. So it's already downloaded, so we're just going to go and upload this theme. Choose the file. So once we open the file, you can see here this is the file, so we're going to open it and then click on install now. So this is basically a theme that we're going to use in order to make our e-commerce website. So now you can see here, now once it's installed, you can just simply find this interface and just simply click on activate, and it will get activated and the theme will start running. Alright, now you can see that the Woostify theme is running here. So we installed it and it's running already. Alright, so once the theme is done, the theme is basically a structure for your website. So if we take a look at our website right now, and we can just cut off this window right now. So we're gonna take a look at our website, how it looks. So this is the interface of our website right now. Since we created this, we got this theme, and now we have this website right here. You can see here, this is the post and whatever. We haven't posted anything, so we won't see anything. So this was Woostify. Now we're going to need is some few more plugins that we need right now. So I'm gonna go to the plugins. All right, just go to the plugins, and you can see here that the Woostify icon is right here. You can just go to Woostify from here. All right, so once we're in the plugins, you can see here these are the plugins right here. And what we can do here is I'm gonna go to, let's say there's add new, and we're gonna get some plugins for ourselves. Alright, so in the plugins section, we're going to search for, first we're going to search for Elementor, the Elementor plugin website builder. So once we search for Elementor, so now you can see that once we clicked on Elementor, we have this Elementor website builder here, and we're gonna have to install it first. So once it's activated, you can see here it says it's active. Now we're gonna get another plugin. So another plugin is going to be WooCommerce. So WooCommerce. And WooCommerce is basically going to help our website become an e-commerce website. So you can see here we have WooCommerce here, and we're going to install it right now. And make sure that WooCommerce plugin is by Automatic, so it has to be with Automatic, so you know that it's the right plugin. Okay, so once it's done, I'm not going to activate right now. I'm gonna get another plugin. So another plugin is going to be Wishlist, which is very essential for any e-commerce website. The wish list is very important to have and very useful to have as well. So once we get the wish list, you can see here, so once we type in wish list, you can see here there are a lot of options here. So I would recommend you take this one, the TI WooCommerce wish list, which is by Template Invaders. So install that. We're going to install this one, so it's installing right now. All right, so once we got the wish list, we're gonna need another one, which is going to be contact form 7. This is a very popular plugin to use, and it is very important to have contact forms for your website as well. Okay, so we have the contact form right here. So now we're going to install it. So you can see here that we have the contact form 7. And we're going to need another plugin which is named variation swatches. So I'm just going to type in variation. Okay, so in variation swatches, we're going to use this one by Imran Ahmed. We're just going to install it. So we're going to wait for it to get installed. So now that it's installed, we're not going to activate it right now. We're going to go to all of our plugins right away, to the ones that are installed. So these are the plugins that are installed. I'm going to delete this one. Okay, so I'm going to delete this one as well. These are like the default plugins, so we don't need them. So now that we have all of these plugins, we're going to select all of them. Just click on this plugin option right here. All of these will get selected, and now bulk action, we're going to activate it. So then click on apply. So now you can see that all of these plugins that we need have been installed. We have all of the plugins that we need. Now we can just start our action right away. Alright, so we're going to build an e-commerce website similar to Amazon or eBay or whatever you have in your local country. We're going to build one like that. So I'm going to start right now. So once you set up all of the plugins, you will see this option over here at the top. So it says welcome to WooCommerce wishlist plugin. So this is basically the wishlist plugins interface. So we're going to simply run the setup wizard. So once we click on the run the setup wizard, it's going to take us to the wishlist, and once it's set up, it's gonna say thank you for choosing the wishlist plugin by Template Invaders to enhance your WooCommerce store. This quick wizard will help you configure the basics. Okay, so let's go. All right, so continue. And button options after add to cart button, yes. All right, so continue. Continue, just continue on all of these steps. Continue. support continue. Okay, so now it's done. So return to WordPress dashboard. So we've set up the wish list. All right, so this is our blog right here. So if we just refresh the whole page, so you can see here that we have this this wish list option right here. We didn't have this wish list option before, but we have it right now. That's just because we installed that plugin. So we have that wish list button right here. Okay, so we have dashboard and we have this cart option as well. Okay, so this is a start. We're getting to our website. All right, so we're in our dashboard. So these are like unneeded widgets, so we're just going to cross all of these. All right, so just to have a fresh window, we're going to keep all of these clean. So now that it's set up, the wish list, if I go to the pages and go to all pages, you can see here in all pages we've got some more pages that are created, and before we had only the sample page and probably the privacy policy page, but now we have more like cart, checkout, my account, then refund and returns policy, shop, and we also have this wish list page as well. That's because we created this page right now, and we have this, and the rest of the pages we got because of WooCommerce. And WooCommerce, once I installed that plugin, it got all of these page by default. All right, so right now we're going to set up WooCommerce. All right, so now what we're going to do here is we're going to set up WooCommerce. And in WooCommerce, if you just hover over WooCommerce, you'll find all of these settings here. All right, so we're just gonna go to the settings right now. So here in WooCommerce settings, you can see here we have the general settings, and here we're going to set up our address. So if you have any address, you can give your address right here. So I'm just gonna give New York, and we don't need address 2. So just because of example, I'm just gonna give any type of address, but for this one I'm just gonna give New York. Country or state is United States, New York, and zip code is 10001. All right, okay, so next we have is the general options. Okay, so general options, it says here selling locations. So if I want to sell to other countries, whichever countries I want to sell, I can select. So sell to all countries, sell to specific countries. All right, okay, so sell to specific countries, which countries I want to sell to. So I just want to sell to United States, so United States right here. All right, okay, so I'm just gonna select United States. All right, then next we have is the shipping location. Okay, so ship to all countries you sell to. All right, okay, so I'm just gonna keep it at that. So default customer location is I'm just gonna keep this blank right now. And enable taxes. Okay, I'll enable taxes, coupons. All right, currency, and you have to set up currency. So by default is gonna be set as US dollars. So now that I'm just gonna set it to US dollar. And if you want to give it currency position, any position, you can do that. So I'm just gonna keep it at that right now, and I'm just gonna click on save changes. Yes, save changes. So now that we've set up the general settings, we're gonna go to products. So in products we got this shop, so make sure you keep this at shop. All right, don't change this. If it's at shop, then keep it at shop. All right, and then we have all of these units. You can see here measurement weight unit. I'm gonna keep it in grams, and I'm going to keep this in centimeter, just how it is. All right, so once it's done, okay, so now I'm going to just save changes. So once it is done, once this is saved, we're gonna go to the text. All right, so we're gonna move to the text as soon as it's done saving. All right, so it's already saved all of these, and now we're gonna move to the text. All right, so once we move to this text, you can see here this is the interface here and the text, and we're going to change some things here in the text as well. So here what we're going to change here is that here you can see here there's additional text classes. So we're going to change the classes here. So here first I'm going to give GST 10%. Keep a gap, and then we're going to give GST 12%. All right, so once it's done, we can just simply go on and save changes. Now here you can see here in the top here, you can see that there are more options here. So we're gonna go to these options. All right, so here I'm going to click on GST 10% and go to the options that bring us. So here you can see that we're going to set up this GST 10% here, and to do that first we're going to insert row, and you can see here this is the row that we got here, and we're going to give the country code. So I'm going to give the country code of United States, which is US. All right, so select US, and then here we're going to set up the rate. Rate is going to be 10%. All right, so you don't have to give the percent here, and we're going to give the name as GST 10%. All right, okay, so once it's done, we can just simply another thing is to just click off this shipping. Then you can just go ahead and save changes right here. Just click on save changes, and now it's being saved. So it's saved. Okay, so all right, so now it's selected. Now we're gonna go back, and we don't have to go back, we can just select this one, GST 12 rates from here. So same process with GST 12% rate, and I'm just going to select select this one. So now you can see that it's loading. Now there is no row inserted here, so I'm going to insert a row here. Just click on insert row, and then same process, country code is US. Select United States, rate is going to be 12, no percent, and tax name is going to be GST 12%. Click off the shipping, and then just click on save changes. Once it is saved, we can just simply move on to shipping. So we have to wait until this is saving. So now once it is saved, we're gonna move into shipping. So let's go to shipping now. So here in shipping, we're going to set up shipping wherever we want to ship. So I'm willing to ship only inside America. So to do that, just click on add shipping zone, and here zone name, you have to give the zone name to, let's say, US or United States. Or just give America, and region is going to be United States, and then shipping methods. If you want to add shipping methods, just give this. I'm just gonna keep it in flat rate, add shipping method. Now once it's done, we can just simply click save changes, and then once it's done flat rate, we can just click on edit. So here once I'm in the edit, I can just simply give the cost of the shipping method. So since I'm in the United States, I'm gonna charge $3, and I set the currency to dollars. That's why it's going to indicate as dollars as well. So I'm just gonna keep the shipping rate as $3, or maybe let's keep it at $2, whatever you want. So whichever rate you want to keep. So after that's done, I'm gonna click on save changes. Okay, so now once it's done, it's already saved. Now you can see that our flat rate is done, and the shipping cost has been set as well. Okay, so now we have another problem here. For instance, if I go to edit again, you can see here this is just $2 per shipping, right? So one thing is that if a customer purchases one shirt from your store, they'll be charged $2 per shipping. But if they choose like 3 shirts from your store, they're also gonna be charged $2 per shipping. To change that, we have a formula right here. You can see here, if I hover around this question mark, you can see here there's this formula, it's written here. So what you can do here is you can just simply, since it's $2, I'm gonna give a dot and then 00 and then a space, and then we're gonna give the star symbol. After that, a bracket, and inside the bracket type in QTY, and then close the set bracket. Okay, so once it's done, you can see here, once I hover it, they told me to give the same formula here, so I gave the same formula. All right, so once it's done, you can just simply save changes. So this is basically because of if a seller purchases multiple products, it's gonna charge the shipping fee per quantity. All right, so that is the deal here. So it's very important to set up this one. Okay, so once it's done, it's done. All right, okay, so here there is another problem here, because for instance, if someone is buying t-shirts, then shipping that t-shirt is a very easy task, right? But if someone purchases a refrigerator from your store, then shipping a refrigerator is much more costly and much more it's much more troublesome, right? So we can't have the same rate as the refrigerator and the t-shirts. Okay, to do that, to fix that problem, we can just simply go to this option here, shipping classes. Just click on that option, and here we're going to create a class, all right, for shipping. So first here we're going to create a t-shirt class. So over here you can see there's this option called add shipping class, and we're going to type in t-shirt. Once it's done, save shipping classes. We're going to save shipping classes once that is done, and we're going to create another one, which is going to be refrigerator. Okay, once it's created, just click on save shipping classes. Okay, so now we have 2 shipping classes. Okay, so once it's done, you can actually add more if you want. So let me add more. So I'm going to add TVs. All right, so okay, type in TVs and save shipping class. All right, so once that is done, we're gonna go back to shipping options or shipping zones. So once we get back to the shipping zones, you can see here, if we go to add shipping zone again, so you can see here we have this America shipping zone. So we're gonna go to edit first. So here we have this option here that we created, and we're gonna go to edit the flat rate as well. Okay, so before we had only these options, now we have a few more options right here. So we're gonna distinguish these shipping classes. To do that, first we're going to copy this one. Copy. So now what we're going to do here is, since I copied this one, so let me copy it again. And I'm going to post it here in no shipping class cost. All right, paste it right there, and I'm going to delete this one. Okay, now we're going to set up all of these. So here $2 is the basic default amount, and here in refrigerator I want to, let's say, since this is a fridge, we're going to give it, first let me paste it. Let me paste every one of these, and here I'm going to put this to, let's say, $12, and t-shirt can be $2, no problem. Let's fix the television to $7. All right, so once I'm done selecting all of this quantity, I'm just going to save changes again. All right, so once it is saved, we are done with this now. So once this is done, we're gonna go over to the payments, and you can actually select which payment method you can use for your website. So people would appreciate you using payment methods that are available in the market right now. Okay, so you can see here WooCommerce payments, and then direct bank transfer, check payments. So if you want to set up cash on delivery, you can just simply click on this and make this option available. All right, so finish setup. Cash on delivery, pay with cash upon delivery, instructions, pay cash with delivery, enable for shipping methods. Then just simply click save changes. Okay, once it's done, we can just go back. So now we can actually get more plugins that we need for payments. So I'm just gonna go to plugins. Getting these plugins are very important, so I'm just gonna go to plugins and get some new plugins. So once you're in the plugins, you can see here these are all the plugins that we had. So we're going to add some new plugins as well. All right, so click on add new, and here you can search for new plugins. So once here, just first one we're going to select is WooCommerce, or simply just type in PayPal. So you can see here there are like a lot of PayPal recommendation plugins. So what we're going to use is the one which is from WooCommerce, made by WooCommerce, PayPal payments. Now this is very important. Now I'm going to assume that whichever country you're from, PayPal is acceptable. Okay, so most of the countries, they accept payments with PayPal. So I'm just going to install this one, PayPal. So once we have the WooCommerce PayPal payment, we're going to need another one which is called so we're gonna need the WooCommerce Stripe payment gateway. So simply type in Stripe and we'll see which one we get. Okay, so here is the plugin which is called WooCommerce Stripe Payment Gateway. It is by WooCommerce. Make sure it is by WooCommerce. So we're gonna install it right now. Okay, now it's installed. So we're gonna need another plugin, and that plugin is called Razorpay for WooCommerce. And we're going to type in Razorpay. So this one is a very popular plugin, and it's by WooCommerce, and we're going to use this plugin right now. So here we can see that there's this plugin which is called Razorpay for WooCommerce, which is by Team Razorpay. And make sure that you don't install the Razorpay quick payments, because that's not the one. They both look similar, but we need is this Razorpay for WooCommerce. All right, so just click on install now and it will get installed. So once it is installed, we have all of these plugins that we need right now. So we're gonna go back to the plugins, installed plugins, and see which plugins we got, and we're going to activate all of these plugins. Alright, so now we're going to select all of the plugins that we installed, and we're going to just simply activate it by bulk, activate, and then apply. So now the plugins have been activated. Okay, so this is how it looks in the plugin section right here. You can see. So once they are all installed, if you go back to WooCommerce and go to settings, and after you get to the settings, if you go to payments, now you can see that beneath all of these there are a lot more options that are available. So before there was only WooCommerce payments, direct bank transfer, check payments, and cash on delivery. But now you can see we have Razorpay, Stripe, SEPA, direct debit, then Stripe, GiroPay, and then all of these. Also we have PayPal, which is we set it up using WooCommerce. Alright, so these are all the options that are available now. So out of all these options, we're going to enable cash on delivery, Razorpay, then Stripe, and then we're going to also enable PayPal. So once it is set up, so here we're going to set up PayPal. To do that, we're going to click on PayPal. So you can see here we have the PayPal here. The plugin is ready. So set up the account, and securely accept all major credit and debit card on strength of PayPal network. Okay, so and then we're going to click on activate PayPal. So once you go and set up PayPal, you'll have this interface. So you'll have to add your email and the country that you are from. Okay, so I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm gonna go back. So that is how you set up your payment methods. Okay, so now once we're done with the payments, we're gonna go to accounts and privacy. All right, so here in accounts and privacy, there are a few settings that we need to allow. And first one is this guest checkout. We're going to tick on this one, allow customers to log into an existing account during checkout. All right, and then we have these two here, allow customers to create an account during checkout, and we're going to tick on this one. And then we're going to allow this one as well, allow customers to create an account on my account page. All right, so we're going to take this two, and we're going to uncheck these two, because if these two are checked here, then you basically the website will generate a username and password for the customer. All right, so we're going to uncheck this one. We don't want that. I want our customers to get their own name and password. I want them to generate on their own, so I'm not going to check on these. So once it's done, I just go to save changes and just click on save changes. All right, alright, so now it is done. This is set up as we like it. So once this is saved, once this is done, we're gonna go to right away to advanced. And here in advanced, you have to make sure a few things, which is the cart page here. The cart page makes sure that it is in cart here, and then the checkout also. Make sure that the checkout is checkout, selected right here, checkout. Don't make anything else. And then we have the account page as well. My account is my account. So if these three checkouts they check out, then you can just simply go down and just save changes. All right, just click on save changes and it will be saved. So basically with all of these checked out, our WooCommerce setup is complete right now. All right, so once it is done, we can move on to the next step. All right, okay, so now it is saved successfully. Just go and check on the other ones that they are all checked or not. Okay, so once it is all checked, you can also just leave all of these like that. Okay, so everything is in place. We're gonna go to the next step. So once this is all done, we can move on to the next step, which is products. We're going to create some products, and we can actually, if you go here in eBay, you can see here all of these products right here. We can actually use these as dummies. Just for example, I can just copy and paste them. All right, all of these details, and then I can just go here, and you can see here there is this option called products. We're gonna go to products. Once we click on the products, it's gonna take us to the products section. So once you can see here that once we go into the products, this interface comes up. So we're going to create a product. Okay, so it says here ready to start selling something awesome. So we're going to click on create product. So once we click on the create product, you can see here it's taking us to another interface. So you can see that this interface has come up once we clicked on the product, and we can actually create a product post right here. So we're gonna go here to get the details about these products. We can just copy and paste this, only because this is for example purposes. That's why I'm not giving any original product. All right, so to create this post, first I gotta give this post a name. So the name is going to be this one, since we're copying this one. So I'm just going to copy this one and go here and just simply paste it. All right, so once that is done, so this is the title of this product. Now here we're going to add the long description. Okay, to add the long description, we're gonna use this one. The long description is basically the one which is describing or reviewing this product. Okay, so let's look at the long description. Okay, so this is the long description. We're going to take this one. So you can take any text, but you make sure that it's original. Okay, so this is the long description what we use. So after the long description, we can add some picture to it if we want. So simply click on add media, and if you have any pictures, if you don't have any pictures, select it from your computer. Okay, so let me just simply select any one picture. So let's select this picture right here. Open. So now we have the picture here. So once we got it, we can just insert into product. All right, so once it is posted, you can see here this is the product details, and if we want to add some more details, we can do that. So just take this, copy, and then paste it here. All right, done. Okay, once it is done, you can see here there are like more options right here that we can use. All right, so all of these options, and we're going to set up the price now. Okay, so you can see here it's written regular price. So what is going to be the price of this product? Okay, so the price is $30, so we can set it to $30. Let's set it to $30 regular price, and sale price also, let's keep it at, let's say, $25. Let's give them a discount, and then taxable. If it is taxable, then keep it tax class standard. I'm going to keep it to like GST 10, which we created earlier. All right, so once that is done, we're going to set up the schedule. So to set up the schedule, you can see here this is the option called schedule here. So if you want to set up a schedule like sale price dates from May, so today is 19, so May 19 to, let's say, 31. All right, okay, so this is the time that it's going to take for this price to stay at this price. Okay, so once that is done, we're gonna go into the inventory then, and in the inventory you can see here SKU. So SKU, I'm just gonna give it, let's say, TS 401. So basically this is like stock keeping unit, and these are like codes for the products, individual codes that are set for the products. So once that is done, I'm gonna go to the shipping. So in shipping, you can see here, this is the details about what is the weight of the product, what is the dimension unit. So weight of the product, we can just give it, we can just check it from here if we can see this products, if they indicated the weight here. If not, then we can just make up one. All right. So we can set the weight to whatever we want. So I'm going to set it to like 13 grams. Okay, just add 13. After that, dimension, just add whatever you want. Okay, so shipping class, if you want to class this, so it's obviously t-shirt. I'm just going to class it by that. All right. So after we set up the shipping details, we're going to give this a short description. So to give it a short description, the short description should be right here somewhere. So we're just going to use this one, copy and then paste. Paste. All right. So once that is done, we're going to set up the category. So in the category, you can see here, add new category. So if I click on add new category, so I can add a new category. So I can just create a new category called t-shirt. Okay, once it's done, I can just add new category. So once it is added, you can see here it's added to this new category, which is t-shirt. All right. So once this is added, we can see it's done adding the category. Now we're gonna add the product tags. So the tag is going to be, since this product is, let's say it's pants, we're going to add, let's say, pants. And then we can add more if we want, let's say clothes. So not in the category option, we have to add it in the product tags option. So the one is pants, and then we're going to add clothes. All right, so add the tags. So these tags are added right now. You can see here it's all added. So if you have a YouTube video URL for your post, you can just take the YouTube link and then just post it right here. If you don't have to. So now that we've set up the product category and tags, we're going to set up the product image. So you can see here, set up product image. So we're going to set up these images. I already saved them in my XSS file, so I'm just going to upload them. So just click on that product image and you will find this in the library. So go to upload files and upload it from your computer. Okay, so take that image. So once you're done, you can just select it, and that image will be uploaded quickly to your computer or your library. So once the image has been uploaded, you can see here, this is the image. We're going to set product image, click on it. So once it is set, you can see here we have the product ready. Okay, so we can just simply publish it. So here in the post, you can see all of the post is done. So we're going to simply publish it. So we're gonna wait until it is published, and then we're gonna check out the product. Okay, how it's looking to the viewers and how it's looking on the website. We're going to take a look at that. So now it is published properly. Now you can see that it's written here product published. So if we want to view the product, we can just simply click here to view the product. So now you can see that the product image is perfectly placed, and it's also given this icon here, 17% discount. That's because I set the price to sales price to 30, and I added the main price as 25. That's why it's $7, 17% discounted. That's why it's showing like this. Okay, so this is the product that we uploaded, and it's looking really good. So if anyone wants to buy it, they can just simply buy it from here. Okay, so we're gonna go back. So you can see here it says my blog. So this is the post of the product, and if we go back, you can see here it also zooms into the product as well. Okay, so it's a really neat feature. And if we go down, you can see here this is the description and the short description that we added, also the picture that we added to this post. Okay, so you can see here add to cart option, so they can just simply buy it. Category t-shirt, tags, clothes and pants. And also there is this wish list option as well that we added before. All right, so now if I want to create some variations of this product, let's say I want to add these short pants, and it's a variable of these long pants. So I'm just gonna click on this. So if I want to do that, I can just simply do that as well. Just go to all products and see if we can duplicate this post. So here, once the product is here, I can just simply take the whole title and copy it. Simply just take it and then copy, and then go to the products. All right, so here we can actually duplicate this product. So we're going to duplicate it and then edit the whole product. All right, so click on duplicate. So this product has been duplicated. So now we can actually add all of these products description that we need. So I'm just going to Control-Shift-V. All right, so now it's changed. The title has been changed to this. So we just have to change all of these as well. All right. And remember to also change the permalink as well. Okay, so we're going to edit this permalink right here. So we're not going to add, we're just going to add short pants. Short pants. All right, it's added. So we're just gonna click on OK, and now it's created. Okay, so just to check on it, we're going to check on this. So it says short pants. Okay, all right, so once it's done, we change the permalink. Now it has its own permalink as well. Now we can change all of these. So here, since this is a variable product, we're going to change the product data as well to variable product. You can see here, this is the option right here. Just go to this product data and drop down, and then at the last you can see variable product. Okay, okay, so done. And the tags and other stuff, they are going to remain the same, and we're going to just let them be that way. Okay, but what we can change here is in the inventory, we can actually give this a new code. So T is 00002 is fine. Okay, so once that is done, so now it has its own product address, all right, ID for this product. Okay, so after that is done, we're gonna go over here and we're going to change let's say the tags. So the clothes tags are gonna remain, so I can add some more like fashion, and then since this is a short sleeve, I can add, let's say, summer wear. All right, so add. Okay, so now it's added. So after this, we're going to change this image, because we cannot keep this image because this is a full sleeve pant, but we are advertising a short pant. Okay, so we're going to change the product as well. So before that, we're going to go to this image here and we're going to save this image. So we're going to just simply save this image, and if we want, we can add more images as well. Just save image. All right, so once it's done, we can just go back to this part here and remove product image first. Click on the remove product image. So once the product image is gone, we can set the product image again. So go to library and select files. Here we got two images right here. So first select this one and then go to files again, and then select the other one as well. We're gonna try to add different images. So firstly, let's add this one. Okay, set this product image, and to add in the gallery, we can add some images that we got. Again, this one and this one. Okay, let's add this one. Let's just keep one picture in the gallery. Okay, so once that is done, we can actually view the product now. So now once it's done, we can just simply publish it. So once it is published, you can see here all of these are published now. Now it is actually a simple product now, but what actually will make it different is its attributes. Okay, so we're going to change the attributes. To change the attributes, we can just simply go to products, and at the end you can see here there's this attributes option, and we're gonna go into this attributes option. So go to products and then attributes. Open this in a new tab. So once we got the attributes, we're going to go to the attributes. You can see here all of these options here. So we can actually add new attributes here. So for once, we're going to do what is that. So in the first attribute that we're going to add is, I'm going to add size. Okay, so once it's added, so enable archives and then add attribute. So once it's added, you can see here this is the attribute that is added, size, and then we can add another attribute, which is just for example, I'm going to add color. Enable archives as well, and then type. We don't need to select any type, just add attribute. So these are the two attributes that we added right now. Okay, so if you want to change colors or set colors, you can just go to configure terms. And here you can add colors, like add new colors. So I'm going to add red, add new color. And then if I want more, I can add black, just two colors added, add new color. Okay, so these two colors are added now. So once we set up the colors, we can set up the size now. So go to configure terms in the size option. Okay, so product size here, you can see here I can add the size to, let's say, small, and then click on add new size. So small is added. Then we're going to add medium, then also add new size. So after that we're going to add large, and then add new size. All right, so now we got all of these sizes. Also, instead of large, medium and small, if you want to use SM or XL or XXL, you can do that as well. It's up to you how you want to set up your whole interface of product size and product attributes. So once this one is done, we can actually go back to our post and we can just simply refresh it. So basically we just set up the attributes. Now we can just simply add the attributes that we made to this. Okay, so you can see here on these changes here, general settings, there is this option called attributes. We're going to go to add attributes and click on add existing. So you can see here, once it's done searching, it found that there are two attributes, size and color. So I'm going to select size. So once I've selected size, I can just add these sizes. However, for an example, if I want to add another attribute, so if I select here, you can see here there is large, medium and small. So I'm going to add large, also medium, also I'm going to add small. So we have all types of pants that are available. So once it is saved, you can see here that the attributes has been saved. So if I want to add more, I can do that. If I want to add more, I can do that. So I'm not going to add any more attributes right now. All right, so I'm just going to go back in the generals, just go and update. So once it is updated, you can see here we have all of these. So if I want to change it to attributes to like one color, I gotta go to attribute and then click on add. So we're going to add some attributes here. Color, so we're going to select color, which is going to be not red or black. Since we got only red and black, we can actually change, or we can actually go and change the attributes color to add white, because we have the white one right here. So we're gonna go to this attributes and we're going to add a new one. So I'm just going to click on edit, or not edit, just click on configure terms. Just go and click on configure terms and we're going to add black, red, plus we're going to also add white. All right, so once we're in the product color, we can see here we can add a new one, new color. So I'm just going to add white. Once I'm done, just add new color. So you can see here white has been added. So once it's done, we can just come here and refresh it, refresh the whole post. So you can see here we refresh the whole post. Now we're going to add the attribute again. Go to attributes, then custom attribute is color. We're going to add color and then click on add. We're going to wait until it comes. So once we select the color, we're going to add the values. So it is searching. So you can see here we have the white option now. So once we select the white option, we're going to save the attribute. Okay, so once it is saved, you can see here it is saved now. So we can just simply update this post. So now the post has been successfully updated, so we can actually view the product. So I'm just going to open this in another tab, and you can see here this is the product that we have posted here. All right, so in the gallery you can see here we can actually see more photos of it. All right, so this is the short description, and this is the long description right here. And the previous product here we have here. Okay, so you can see here it says out of stock, but that's for another reason. But the thing is that the tags are here: clothes, fashion, pants, summer wear. All right, so if we go to the description, additional information, you can see here weight is 13 grams, dimension whatever we gave, size is large, medium, small, available which sizes, and then color is white. Okay, so we only have white color, that's why white. So if we had some other color like orange, red, green, we could have added those colors as well. Since there is no color besides white, I just added white. Okay, all right, so that's how you basically make variables of products on your page. So the page looks really good here. All right, so now that we've understood how we can post some products, what I can do here is I can show you an external product or an affiliate product from another website. So to do that, we're gonna go back to the products again. Let's go back to the products, all products. So here you can see here these are the two products that we have right now. One is in stock, another is out of stock. So what we can do here is I'm going to duplicate this product, and then I'm going to show you how you can create an affiliate post for a product. Okay, so to duplicate this product, and now I'm in this post again. All right, so now we're going to edit this. So to add an affiliate product, we can just simply maybe just simply go to this product, and you can see here this one, we can just use this name here. Just for example, I'm going to show you guys how you're going to add an affiliate link. Okay, so right now I'm not going to actually add any affiliate link. I'm just going to show you how you're going to add it just for example purposes. So we're going to take the title of this one, let's take it, and then here we're going to go to this interface here. We're going to change the title from this to Ctrl+Shift+V. all right, so this is the title of this image, and we're going to select an image. Just go back here and then select this image, save it. So once you save it, we're going to go back to the post, and we're going to change this picture. We're going to remove this picture. Now the main difference is not here. I'm going to show you where the main difference here is. So product image, we're going to upload a file. So just go to here and select the file right here. and we'll have it uploaded to our WordPress library. So the previous one wasn't uploading, so I uploaded another one. Okay, so we're going to use this one right here. We just said product image. Okay, so we have our product image here, and now once that is done, now always make sure to first change the permalink. All right, from this to set it to just joggers. Okay, once it's done, it's done. All right, so we don't need to change any of this. Maybe the price, let's change it to 12 or 15 and set this one to 12. All right, sales price, I'm gonna set it to 12, taxable. Okay, once all of that is done, we're gonna go to this simple product. We're going to do it as external or affiliate. Okay, so here we have to post the product URL. Okay, so since I don't have affiliate marketing account right now, so I'm just going to use this right here, just paste it. All right, okay, so once that is done, so once I've done this, you can see here, this is the button text. What I can do here is buy. I'm going to write buy from Amazon. All right, then the price is this. So now the main problem here is the change here is that anytime someone clicks on this product link here, they're gonna be redirected to Amazon and into that Amazon vendors page, and then they can just buy it from there. And once they purchase something from there, you will get a commission. Okay, so depending on the price of the product, you will get a commission. All right, so that is the main difference between an actual product that you're selling on your site and if affiliate product that you're selling. All right, so once that is done, we can just click on publish. So from here, once it is published, if we go to view product, you can see that this product has been posted here, the price also posted, and the button here, buy from Amazon. So you can see here, whenever someone would click on buy from Amazon, they're going to be taken to the Amazon website, right? So if I click on this link right now, it will take me to my website. Okay, TechBridge. So there's a little internet problem, so it's showing this, so it's gonna come now. So you can see here, it took us to this website that I gave the link to. All right, so it took us to this website. All right, so if we go back, it's going to take us back to this website right here, and if we go back, it's going to take us to the dashboard of WordPress. All right, so with the posting part done, all our technical part has been finished. Now all we have left is the designing part. Okay, so now we have to design the whole website. So I'm going to end this lesson right here right now, and from the next lesson I'm going to start designing this website that we created. Okay, let's get back to the dashboard first, and you can see that we have our posts done. Okay, so now all we have left is designing part. So in the next lesson I'm going to start designing the website, and I hope this was helpful for you guys. And if you have any problems, please contact us. We're always here to help you guys, and please practice at home. See all my content, what I did, and practice at home. All right, so I will see you in our next lesson where I'm going to start designing. All right, hello guys, and welcome back to another lesson on WordPress. So in this lesson we're going to go over and finish up our website that we started creating. You can see here, this is the post that we created earlier, and in this course, in this remaining course, we're going to only design the whole website. All right, so stay with me. And before we completed all of the technical part of the website, so that's clear. So now we're going to start with making the rest of the website. So first off, I'm going to change or make the home page. Okay, so the landing page, whatever you want to call it, we're going to try and make the home page now. So I'm going to start by creating a page. So go to pages first, and we're going to create a new page. Once we go into the page here, once you can see here, there is no home page. All right, we have cart, we have checkout, we have my account, then all of these refund and returns, sample page, shop, wishlist, but there is no home page. Okay, so we have to create a home page. To do that, just click on add new, and then we will go and they will give us a canvas where we can start creating our home page. All right, okay, so we're in the site here, and you can see here, this is the block settings, and we just need to close this one. And here they're asking us to give a title. So simply, you can see here, this is the part where you can actually make a page and edit anything you want. All right, so these are all the settings of this page. You can see here, featured image, discussion, page attributes, page settings, all of these, and this is the blocks. Okay, no blocks is selected right now, so we're going to add a title here. Okay, so the title is going to be simple. Just type in home. Okay, so after you type in home, you can just simply, I'm going to just publish it. All right, so publish. So there we go. We have this page created now. Okay, so if we go back here, and now you can see there is a page. There should be a page called home, but it hasn't been created. So we're going to refresh it and see if the page is created or not. We published it already. Okay, so we have this home now. All right, so once we reloaded the whole site, then the home page is here. Okay, so now it's done. So once we created the home, now we're gonna go into the settings. All right, just go into the settings. And in the settings, you can see here, there are a lot of settings here. All right, so we're not gonna go here. We're actually gonna go into the reading. Okay, so I'm looking for the reading here. Just go into the reading. Okay, once in the reading, we're going to set this page as a static page. All right, so it's currently in your latest post, but we're going to set it as a static page. Okay, so once it's done, you can see here the home page. You have to select some pages here. Home page is going to be home. All right, so select this one. This is really important. All right, and then after that is done, we're going to save changes. Everything is gonna be just as it is right now. All right, okay, so save changes. Now it is saved. Once it's saved, you can see here, now it is saved. Settings saved, it's said here. Okay, so we're done here. We're gonna go back to the pages now. All right, so we were creating the pages, and we're gonna go back to the pages of home page. All right, so go inside there. Okay, so once we're here, we're gonna go up here. You can see here it says edit with Elementor. So we already have the Elementor plugin selected and activated. So we're going to use the Elementor to start editing. All right, So now we're gonna go into the Elementor. Just click there. Okay, so we're in the Elementor page builder here. Okay, so we're just going to continue. All right, so we're just going to go right into it. All right, so this is the whole Elementor overview. All right, so you can see here my blog and all of these settings here. We have all of these widgets or options here. You can see here these are for the pro. So I showed this in my Elementor videos, what these do and how to use Elementor. Okay, so now we're just going to go ahead and create a homepage. All right, so we're going to create a homepage that looks like e-commerce site. All right. All right, so now what we're going to do here is we're going to you can see here there are like these options here, and if I drag anything here, it's going to start making progress. All right, so for instance, if I drag some widgets here like 2 column, okay, so I have 2 columns here, and I just simply have to go here, and then I just simply have to drag and drop it here. All right, so for example, if I drag this icon here, you can see here it will just fit in and it will create an icon. Okay, so if I want to edit this icon, for instance, I want to edit this icon. Okay, so to edit the icon, I have to simply click on it. So you can see here, once we go here, and we can just simply get all of these icons, whatever icon we want. All right, so right now it's a star. If we want, we can give it whatever we want. If we want it as a stopwatch, we can do that. Upload, simply upload now. So become a pro user to upload unlimited icons. So I won't do it now, so just insert. You can see here now it's a stopwatch. All right, so that was just for example how you're going to do it. So you can actually align it like this or this or this in the center like this. If you want to add a link to it, you can also add a link, no problem. Or if you want it to be like this, big, stacked, or framed, or just default, the framed look actually good like this. It looks good, yeah. So you can actually do that, and if you don't want it, you can just delete it. All right, then just upload another one. Just go ahead and get this. If you want a chart, click on insert, it will just get there. Okay, so that is how you use the icon. So I'm just not going to use it. And if you want to delete it, just right click on all of these, or if you want to delete it like this, if you want to just delete it, just right click and then just delete it. Okay, if you want to delete the block as well, you can just do it like that as well. Okay, all right, so okay, so once it is done, you can see you understood how this works. So now we're going to begin to create our homepage. All right, so firstly we're going to take 2 columns. I already took 2 columns here. You can see here there are 2 columns here. All right, so here we're going to do is we're going to edit and create a heading. So I'm going to get a heading here. You can see here this is the heading. So I'm just going to take it and drag and drop it here. Okay, so add your heading here, and in the heading we're going to give whatever name we want to give it, or just the heading that we want to give it for our site. So I'm just gonna give it, let's say, top sale on this week. Okay, maybe just give all of these capital letters. All right, done. All right, so now once this is done, what I want to do here is I want to actually edit this. So I'm gonna go into the style and change the color. Okay, so to change the color, I'm going to give it a code. Text color, I'm going to apply a code actually here. So the code is going to be 6001D3. Okay, so once that is done, all right, I got the color here. You can see here the color is done. All right, so this is the color, and then I need to create the typography. Okay, the typography is going to be, let's say, the font family first. The font family is going to be not Roboto. We're going to type in Poppins. All right, there it is. So we're going to set the font to Poppins, and I want these letters to be a bit spacey. Okay, so word spacing or letter spacing. So I'm just going to give this, let's say 1. Yeah, 1 is fine. Okay, so once it's done, we're not going to give any word spacing, and the size is going to be, I'm just going to give 14. Okay, all right, so keep it at that. Okay, so once that is done, you can see here, if you click it, then you can get it. So it is very small now. So once that is done, I'm going to add another text here. Okay, to do that, I'm just gonna go to the heading. So go here and take another heading and just place it here. Okay, so add your heading here. All right, so here in the heading, I want to give, for instance, explore amazing fashionable suits. Okay, done. So I've given the heading the text that I wanted. So I want to change the color of this text. So go to styles, and I want to change it to zero 08 1420 2920. All right. All right. So now that the color is done, I applied the color, same color that I used the code for. And now I'm going to set the typography, and the font family is going to be Domain. All right, there it is. Okay, so I'm gonna use that font family, and the size I'm going to set it to 50. Just, if you don't like doing that, you can just type in it. All right, there you go. Okay, so once that is done, I'm also going to use the line height to 1.5. Okay, let's keep the line height at that. All right, shouldn't mess around with the line height. So now we're going to set up the button. All right, so I want a button, two buttons here, side by side. One is going to be learn more, and another one is going to be shop now. Okay, so first we're gonna need the button tag. So we're gonna go to this section here and get a button here. You can see here there's this button widget, so we're just going to drag it and drop it here. All right, so you can see that it says click here, so we can actually edit this now. Okay, so the text is going to be shop now. Oops, shop now. All right, and we're going to link this to our shop. So search for shop. So if you just type in shop, you will get a recommendation here. This is a page that we created, so I'm going to link this to shop. All right, and then we're going to change the style here. We're gonna go to the typography, this here, and we're going to change the font to Poppins. We don't have Poppins here, so Poppins. Okay, so keep it to Poppins. So you can see that it's changing, right? All right, and the size is going to be 18. All right, that looks much better. So I'm also going to change the padding here. So first you have to unlink it. If you link it all together, it will just move all together. So first unlink it, and then the padding is first top and bottom. I'm gonna give, this is top, 18. Top and bottom is going to be 18. And the right and left is going to be 40. I'm just going to keep it at 40. And this one as well, 40. All right. And we're gonna change the color as well. So let's give the color, let's say purple. Just keep it at this. And I want people, whenever people just hovers it around, I want the color to change. so I'm just gonna keep it like that for now. And also in the hover, I want the color to be darker. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this color. All right. Okay. And now I'm going to, once it's done, I'm going to duplicate this one. Okay. So duplicate, and now you can see we have another one. So here I'm going to change the text for this. So the text is going to be, this is going to be learn more. All right. So I want this learn more to be pink. Okay, so just to give a distinction between these two. All right. So once it's done, so I want to go to the colors and select the color to a bit on this side. All right, let's keep it at that. And for the hover, whenever someone hovers, I'm going to change the color to a bit darker. All right, let's keep it at that. Okay. All right, so once this is done, I'm gonna go to the advanced, and I'm going to change the positioning. Okay. So the positioning is going to be, width. We're gonna put it into inline. Once it is inline, then we're going to use this one as well. We're going to set this one as go to positioning width inline. Okay, so now it's all, both of them are side by side, so it looks much better. Okay. So now what we can do here is we're going to go, so in this margin you can see here it's still very close to each other. So in order to do that, I'm gonna have to go and delink this here, and I'm going to set this like in 10. Okay, so now you can see there is a nice gap, so I'm just gonna keep it at that. All right, so we don't seem to have anything to do here much right now. So once it's done, I'm going to just simply click on update, and it will get updated. All right, so now it's saved, everything is saved. You can see that we created this section. All right, so now that this section is done here, so I want to actually have a background image. So to add a background image, you need another website. You need to go to another website, which is called Canva. Go to Canva. So here in this website, you can actually make a whole cover photo for free. So I'm just going to sign in first. So once you are here in Canva, once you log in or sign up, you will have this kind of interface right here. You can see here. So now I'm going to go and create a cover photo. To do that, you can first create a design, or we can just custom size it. All right, so we're going to create a custom size, and here I'm going to add height and width. So width is going to be 1920, and the height is going to be 800 pixels. So create a new design. So once we create the canvas, you can see here, this is the canvas here, and the features are loading right now, and we're going to add some more features here. Okay, so to do that, to change the color of this canvas, we can actually go ahead and click on it and then set the color here, and we can set it to any color we want. If I want it like this or this, I can do that. So I'm just going to keep it at this, and then once it is done, I can go and select some designs. Okay, so I want some patterns to add here, and if you go to elements, you'll find so many shapes here. All right, so these are all these shapes here. You can use all of these shapes if you want. Just see all. You can see that we can use all of these shapes here, and there are a lot of shapes. So if you can choose any shapes here, you can just go ahead and type here whatever shape you want. All right, so I'm gonna go with gradient and search for gradients. All right, so here are a lot of shapes we can see here. Gradient shapes. Okay, so you can use all of these shapes here. So most of these shapes are free, but one of these or all of these that have these crown logo here, they're not free. You have to purchase the pro version of Canva to use them. So let me try and use this one first. So I want to move this like this, and let's make this bigger. A bit more. Just like this. And then we're gonna take another shape. Maybe just take this one again. Get bigger. Tilt it like this. We're going to make this bigger. Tilt it a bit more. Make this a bit bigger. All right, so maybe we can tilt this a bit more. All right. Okay, so we're gonna keep it like that. Okay, once it's done, we can just simply download this image from here. just go to share and download it as a PNG file. So it's already set as a PNG file. Once it's done making, you can just simply download it. So you can see it's already downloaded now. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to go back to our website and we're going to set this background color up, background picture. Okay, so once we're done downloading it, we're going to go back to this interface here and we're going to click on here, and this interface is going to come up. So we're going to go to the style, and here in the background type we're going to select this one, classic. Okay, so all of this is selected, so we're going to select that image, and if you don't have it, we're going to select it from the files here. Okay, so once it's uploaded, it will come here and we're going to select the image. All right, so select it. Okay, so now you can see that it's fully on the full page. So now we're gonna go back to the layout and we're gonna go over stretch section here. You can see here stretch section. We're going to stretch it out. Yes, okay. And then we're going to set up its site. So after that, we're gonna come to advanced or style here. From layout, we're gonna come to style, and then you can see here in display size is given default. We're gonna give it as a cover so that the whole interface looks like this. All right. Okay, so once that is done, so in this section it's done. Actually, if you want, you can add some images here for modeling and other stuff. Okay, so for products, so in this section it's done. So in this case it looks very small, so I want to give it a minimum height, so give it like that, and this I'm going to set to 450, maybe for 350. 300 looks good. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep it at 300 pixels. All right, so then after that is done, I can simply update it. So now that this section is done, I want to create the next section. For that I need 3 columns. Okay, so I'm gonna take a 3-column structure here. All right, so now I can start editing. All right, so for this one we're gonna be using image box. So go to this here section here and type for image box, and you'll get this icon here, and you're gonna take it and drag and drop it right here. Okay, all right, so now we can edit this. All right, so we can start editing this, but first I need some heading. So firstly, what I want to do here is I want to change the global font. Okay, so because I don't want to change it every time I open this, so I want to change the global font. To do that, so firstly we're gonna go to this here, click on this option, the 3 or hamburger option, and from here we're gonna go to site settings. Okay, so just type on site settings. So after that we're gonna go to typography. All right, just click on typography, and we're going to change some things here. Okay, so firstly we're going to change the font. Okay, so we're going to change the font for this one. So for this one we're going to change the font to Poppins. sorry, pop-ins. Select pop-ins. All right. So once that is done, we're gonna go to the link, and the headings is going to be domain. All right. So now once we change the body part of this to like pop-ins, the rest of them is going to be domain. All right. So this one link here, I'm going to change the typography to domain. Just type in domain. Set that to domain, and then also this one. Domain. And then H2. Also domain. H3, also domain. H4, H5 as well, domain, and then H6, the last one, we set it to domain as well. Alright, so after that's done, just be sure to update it. Okay, done. So once it's done, we're gonna go back to this option here. Okay. So once we cut that off, so we're back in this option. So I'm going to click here, and the first thing I want to do here is I want to change the text over here to free shipping. And this text also change it to all orders over $100. Okay. So now I want to add an image here. Okay, so now the image I want to add is not in Google, but if you go to another site called Flat Icon, just go to flaticon.com. In that site you'll basically find a lot of icons and shapes and sizes. All right, so that's basically the point here. So I'm looking for a van. Let's look for a van. So it's loading now. You can see there are a lot of vans here, so you can choose from any you want. So I think I'm gonna choose this one. So download PNG. So you can see here there's this option called free download, so you can download the PNG file from here. Just click on download and it will start downloading on itself. So you can see that it's downloaded now. We have the download van here. Alright, so once it's done, we're gonna go back here and we're going to upload this image. So go to upload files. Okay, so after it's done, we're going to select it, and you can see that the image has been set. Alright, so now if you want, you can align this perfectly. For instance, we're going to keep it like that. So now I want image alignment in the left side, so I'm going to select left. Okay, so once it's done, so we also want the font to be domain, so site settings, and I'm going to set it up as global fonts. Just primary is going to be domain, and select it. Alright, so once that is done, also the secondary, which is this text over here, we're also going to set as domain. Alright, so once it's done, you can see it's perfectly applied. So after that, we have text, and I want the text to be Poppins. Alright, so we have this one. Alright, and in accent, we're also going to give it as Poppins. Alright, so once it's done, it's pretty much gonna look like this. So once it's done, you just have to click on update, so you don't have to change it again. So the updates has been changed. Alright, so once it's done, we're gonna go back to where we were. So now we have to adjust the size, so go to style, and here spacing, and by default it's 15. We're going to turn it to 30. Alright, so the width is going to be it's 30, so we're going to turn it 25. Alright, so now that this section is done, we're gonna go to the content. Here, just click here to the content. So here in the vertical alignment, we're going to turn this from top to middle. So every single text that is here, it goes to middle. Okay, so every single text or anything item, it's gonna be in the middle. So once that is done, we're going to go to typography, and here in typography we've already selected domain for the font family, and here in the size we're going to give the size to 20 px, and then weight is going to be, let's give it 70 bold, and then these can stay, and we're gonna give it a line height as well. So line height is going to be 1, and I'm going to turn the px into em. All right, 1 em. All right, so okay, that is done. So once that is done, we're gonna go to description, and in description we have another typography option, and we're gonna go there as well. Okay, so the family is going to stay Poppins, but then so other than that, everything is good, and just put the line height to 1 em. All right, and the rest of the thing is good. So after that, what I want to do here is I want to put a border over here. Okay, to do that, we're gonna go first to here, and you can see here edit column. Click on there and you'll find the interface right here. Okay, so we're gonna go to advanced, and in that advanced we'll have, so in advanced, if you don't find the border, you can go to styles and you'll find this border option right here. Okay, so here in the border option, you're gonna go to border type and set it to solid. All right, and then here in the width, remember we want one border here. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with the right, and in the right I'm just gonna type in 1. Okay, so first I have to delink it, then first delink it, then just change 1, and then delink it again, then change 1 on the right. Okay, so once that is done, so now we're gonna go to advanced option, and here we're going to go to the margin. Then I'm going to delink this. So I don't want the top and bottom, I just want the left and right. So I'm just gonna give 20 pixels on left and right. Once that is done, so now the editing part is done. Now what I can do here is I want to copy this whole box, and then I want to paste it here. All right, so once that is done, what I want to do here is I want to go here, edit column, and I want to go to copy it again, and then I'm just going to here paste the style. All right, paste style. Okay, that's done. And then we're going to again copy, paste it over here, and we're going to copy it again and then paste style here again. All right, so once that is done, so now that is done, I'm going to select this edit section here. So go to advanced, and we're going to add some margin here. So in top we're going to add 30, and at the bottom we're going to add 60. So once that is done, just click on update. Alright, so once it's updated, you can see we have our homepage shippings ready, but we need to change the contents inside here. So once this is done, I'm going to add another section here, and I'm going to take one column, and after that what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to all of these. I'm going to select this inner section here. You can see this is the inner section. We're going to take it and put it here, drag and drop. All right, so now in intersection I have 2 columns right here. Okay, so I want to divide it into 3 more columns. I'm going to go and click on edit column, and I'm going to click on add new column. All right, so now I have 3 columns over here. All right, so here I want to add some images. All right, so these images are like models and other things that are showcasing the products. All right, so in order to do that, I have to go back here, and I have to take this image widget and drag and drop it here. All right, so now I can add an image here, just like these, not these actually, like those models that are there, you know. So like these models that are here, it's gonna be showcasing some models wearing our products. So I'm going to make one of those, and to do that you can go to Google and download some model pictures if you want. So I downloaded some images from Pixels. Okay, so now I'm going to add these pictures here. To do that, just go to choose image, and you have to upload files first. So I'm going to upload all three. So I'm gonna use one of these three of these images. So I'm going to use this one, and this one. So go to here and select, and then I'm going to select this one here. First I'm gonna go to image. You can see here image. Just go and drag and drop it here, and then add an image again. So in the image library again, I'm going to choose this one here. Since we already gave one of these to their advertise them here already, so I can just simply put them here. So after that, I'm gonna go back here again, drag and drop this image section again, and add another image, which is this one. Select. Alright, so here I can change the size if I want. Image size medium. Alright, this one. Alright, so we're gonna keep it at that. Okay, so we have our image gallery over here. Alright, so another thing we can do here is we can just go to this and go to style and put the border radius to 5 or 10. Same thing with this one. And also this one. All right, okay, or maybe not 10, or maybe let's put it to 5, or maybe okay, 10 is okay. We don't have to change it. We don't need to change it anymore. Let's keep it at that. So another thing we can do here is we can just go to styling. So here I'm going to change the hover. Okay, so I'm going to change the hover animation to something like, you can choose anything right here. You can see here grow. If anyone clicks here, it grows. Okay, so let's keep it at grow with every single one of them. Alright, so go over to hover animation, grow, and then again this one, hover animation, grow. Alright, so all of these pictures, they will grow. Alright, you can see that these buttons, they change color as well. Okay, so it's all edited like that. Alright, so this is our home page, right? So here we created our home page. You can see here this is an interface of a home page. If we want, we could have added some sections of images here. So just for example, if I go back and get an image, post it right here, And let's say I want to add something like let's go with this one. And if I just turn this size into a thumbnail, okay, so that's that. Since this image is like small and it can't fit here, I'm just gonna delete it for now. Okay, so we're not gonna add anything right here now. If you want, you can just add some transparent image here with a model or anything else. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add just some finishing touch, and I'm going to add one column here, and here I'm going to copy this one and then paste it here, paste it here. Okay, and I'm going to set this in the middle center. So to now put it in the center, I can do one thing is I can just stretch it out like this, and stretch. If I stretch it fully to the side here, it will come to the bottom, and we'll just keep it like that. Okay, so the shop now button is right here in the bottom right now. So if they go, it will take them to the shop. All right. Okay. So now we have completed our home page. Okay, so this is the page that they are going to visit. Anyone who's going to visit our site, they're going to visit to this page. Okay, so once this is done, you make sure that you place the settings and view it in this format, where you view it from as mobile, or let's go to responsive mode. So this is the desktop view and this is the mobile view. Okay, so if someone comes up in the mobile, they'll find it like this. All right, so I would recommend you guys to make the width not keep it in 360 but keep it in 440. all right, so it has a wider view, you can see here. All right, okay, so now you can see this is the mobile view, but I want to change some things here. So I'm going to select this text and I'm going to put it at center alignment, and also if I have this, I can just put it on the center or justified or center. Just hover around and look how it looks. Okay, so for this, I'm just gonna keep it at center and also change the size as well. Okay, so to change the size, go to style and then typography. Size, let's put it at, let's say, so since this is a mobile phone, I'll keep it to 35. Okay, 35 is, it looks good. So once this is done, everything else looks pretty good. Free shipping, if you want, you can remove it or edit it if you want, and everything looks good. Okay, so this is our website, and it's also tablet friendly. I won't say it's tablet friendly. I can just go ahead and also make this go to style typography, and first we're going to take this and place it in the center. All right, so we can place it there in the center, and then this one we can change the typography size of this image, or maybe like this. Okay, so you can just edit it in the tab version as well. So this is the mobile version, and this is the desktop version. All right, so this is our home page now. All right, so now we are back in our dashboard. Okay, so we're gonna cut this off. Okay, so this is the fresh dashboard here. We're done editing our home page, and let's go and check out our site, how it looks right now. All right, so once we go to our site, so this is how it is looking. All right, so this is the whole home page right here. If I want to get all of these, so if I want to shop now, go to shop now. Let's see if everything is working now. All right, so you can see here, these are the products. One of them is out of stock. So if I want to buy this one, I can just add it to cart. Okay, so so this is working right here. So if I want to buy this product, let's say I want to buy 2 or 3 products. All right, so add to cart. Okay, so this is working, I can see. So $25. All right, so very nice. Okay, all right, so this is working nicely. So we have our website right here. You can see here, if I go back, it will take me back to the home page again. Okay, so this is done. Now if I want to check it out as a regular customer, what I can do here is I can just copy this link here, and I can just go over to new incognito window, and I can just paste and go to this website. So once I am in the website, you can see here, this is the interface. So I am visiting as a new user. So if I go to login and register, you can see here, this is this interface. If I want to log in, I can log in with my username and password. So if I just give in my username as Rogers and type here Peters, login, you can see here the username Rogers is not registered on this site. So this interface is working perfectly. Okay, so if anyone wants to register, they can do this by registering here. All right, so yeah, so if we go back and go to shop now, this is working as well. If I want to buy this product right here, this is actually a referral product. Okay, so if I want to add this to my wish list, okay, so vintage Adidas view wish list. Okay, so add this to my wish list. Okay, so if I want to buy from Amazon, it will take me to Amazon as well. So it's taking me to this product, this interface here. So I have to log in, so I'm not gonna go there. All right, so then you can see here this. Okay, so we're gonna go back to that. We're back in this website here, so dashboard here as well. Okay, so that is how you basically create an e-commerce website. Okay, so I hope this was helpful for you guys. I'm going to end this here and this lesson here, and next I am going to create make this website a multi-vendor website. Okay, so I will see you in the next lesson. Okay, hello guys, and welcome back to another lesson on WordPress. So in our previous lesson, I showed you how we created this website. All right, so this is the homepage of the website, so it's running really clearly now. Okay, so if anyone wants to shop here, they can just go to shop now and purchase products. All right, so I wouldn't say that the website is fully complete because there are a lot of works to do, but just to make you understand, it's all done. Okay, so if you follow all of my lessons, you will be learning how to create this website. Okay, so you can actually go ahead and get these products. Okay, so if I click on this product, it's gonna take me to this products page here, the post page, and I can actually get it. So if I want to if I want to buy 4 pants, and then I can just click on add to cart. You can see that it's working really nicely. Okay, alright, so if I want to deduct, then I can do that. You can see here it's getting minused. Alright, so you can see that these are all running perfectly. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna go to the dashboard here. So what I want to do now is I'm gonna go to the website and view it as a regular customer. Alright, so just an ordinary customer. I'm just gonna copy this link and I'm going to open this in a new incognito tab. Alright, so paste and go. And once I'm here, you can see here this is the site. So I don't want to come here. I want to come to my main page. Okay, so the main page. Alright, so this page. Alright, so I'm just going to copy the address and I'm going to go here and then paste and go from here again. Okay, so this is our site. So I'm visiting as a visitor. So if I want to log in or register, you can see here there is this interface. So we can actually log in and register. So if I, for instance, Peter Smith. Okay, so the password is Smith. So if I want to log in, I won't be able to log in because I have to register first. Alright, so I'm not gonna do that now. So you can see here that these are all working. So if I want to buy something from this shop, I can do that. So if I go here and if I purchase something, I can do that. Okay, so everything is running really perfectly. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to turn this website, an e-commerce website, into a multi-vendor website. Okay, so a multi-vendor is basically people can actually sell from my shop or my website from here. Okay, so these are vendors. All right, so people from outside, they can actually put up a shop here and they can actually sell their products from my website, and in order to do that, they have to give me a commission. All right, if they give me a commission, they are allowed to sell these products, their products. All right, so to do that, what I can do here is I can actually download a plugin or install a plugin on my website, on my blog or WordPress blog or website. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut this one out. So now I'm gonna go to the plugin section. Okay, so you can see here this is the plugin. I'm gonna go to the plugin section right now. So you can see here that we are in this plugin section. So once we're here, we're going to click on add new. So here we're gonna get our plugin. So the plugin's name is Dokan. So we're gonna search for Dokan. So now I'm going to go and search for Dokan. Just search for Dokan and you'll find a plugin that we're going to use that is very useful. It's a very useful plugin because with Dokan you can turn your whole website into a multi-vendor website. Alright, so install it. This is the Dokan. It's developed by WeDevs, so make sure that you get the WeDevs Dokan. So after you're done, you're gonna go back to the plugins, install plugins. So here, if I refresh this page, once I refresh this page, we're going to have that Dokan plugin installed. So you can see here it's not activated, so we're going to activate it right now. So once it's activated, you can see here this is the interface that you'll face. Okay, so this is the interface. So from here we're just going to click on let's go. So once you click on that, you can see here we have to set up all of these settings here. So once in this interface, we're going to set up all of these. So here you can see here it says vendor store URL. So we're going to keep it at store because whenever someone visits the store, it's going to be a store page. Okay, so it's going to visit the vendor store. So we're not going to mess around with this one. And then we have the shipping fee recipient. Okay, so who's gonna take the responsibility for the shipment? Is it gonna be you or the vendor? Okay, so we're just gonna keep it at the vendor because I don't want the hassle to ship around. Okay, so I just want the commission. So next we have the tax fee recipient. So this is also going to be the vendor. If you want to place a tax, then yes, if you're gonna use it as the vendor, keep it as the vendor. Okay, so next we have Google Map API source. So Google Maps, if you want to show your location or if you want to display the location on that map, then you can actually do that. And if this is Google Map API key, so whenever you post this, you'll get an API key. Then you can just API key, just post it here, and then share essentials. So I'm just gonna keep it off. So we're done with this interface. So once you're done, just click on continue. So once I clicked on continue, it took me to the selling part, this interface here. So we're gonna set up this one. So in this interface, you can see here new vendor enables selling. Okay, so in this section, if a new vendor is registered, can they make sales immediately? So if you want, you can turn it off, but if you want them to sell, then you can turn it on. So I'm just gonna turn it on. And next we have is the commission type. Now the commission type is basically how you're going to get the commission. So if you want it in percentage, then percentage, or if you want it in flat, then you can take it in flat. So I'm just going to take it in percentage. So I'm going to select percentage. And then we have admin commission. So you are the admin or I am the admin. So how much is the commission you want? So I'm just going to put it to 5% commission. And then we're done. So the next one is order status change. So do you want to change your order status, or if the vendor can change the order status or not? Okay, so if you want it to, yes, he can change it, then turn it on. So I'm not going to turn it on right now. Okay, so once it's done, just simply click on continue, then go to the next step. All right, so it's going to take us to the next step, which is withdraw. So in withdraw options, we have this option here, PayPal. So if you have PayPal, then you can enable PayPal. And then if your country doesn't have PayPal, you can just turn it off, no problem. And then we have bank transfer. Okay, so bank transfer is really useful. So I'm gonna click on bank transfer. And then we have minimum withdrawal limit. So how much is the withdrawal limit? Okay, so if the vendor sells his product and then gives you the commission and then gets the money, so what is the limit of the money? What is the minimum limit? So I'm just going to keep it to $50. All right, so this is the minimum, so $50. And make sure that you put the currency to dollars. All right, before I showed you how to do it when we were making the website. All right, so now order status for withdraw. Okay, so order status for withdraw is completed. All right, so I'm just going to keep it at that. All right, so once it is done, we're just going to click on continue and go to the next step. All right, so now you can see that we have this interface once we go to recommended. All right, so So once you see this interface here, you can see here these are the recommended plugins that we need. So we're just gonna keep it at that. You can just do it or not. So since it's recommended, I'm going to keep them. All right, so click on continue. The following plugins will be installed and activated for you. Okay, no problem. So it's recommended because we need them, so I'm just gonna keep them. So once I click on ready, you can see here your marketplace is ready, and it says here visit Dokkan dashboard or more settings. So or you can also return to the WordPress dashboard, but I want to visit the Dokkan dashboard. So go to Dokkan dashboard. So once we're in the Dokkan dashboard, you can see here this is the dashboard that we have right here. All right, okay, so this is the Dokkan dashboard. You can see all of these sections right here. All of these, they are showing all of these. Okay, so we can actually cut off all of these. Just cut all of these, so we don't need this. No thanks. And this. So now we have all of these sections right here. You can see here this is the Dokkan dashboard that we have. Okay, so the vendor dashboard is the Dokkan dashboard is basically all of the how many vendors you have, how many sales the vendors have made, how many commissions you've earned. So this is basically the dashboard of a vendor or Dokkan. Okay, so you can see here all of these Dokkan features here. So if I go down, you can see here this is the settings, and we're gonna go to the settings. So now we're in the vendor settings. All right, so Dokkan settings here. So we're just gonna go to the general settings. All of these settings are the general settings. All right, so admin access area access. So disallow vendors and customers from accessing your WordPress admin dashboard area. So if you want your admins or vendors to visit this dashboard of your Dokkan dashboard, then you can actually disallow them. So you can actually, so I'm just going to turn it on that nobody can visit it. All right, so next we have vendor store URL, whatever the store URL is. So I've put it to store, so it's going to be in store as well. All right, so vendor wizard setup logo. Okay, so if you want to set up a logo whenever the wizard shows up, you can choose a file from here. So if you want to give any logo, you can do that. I'm not going to give any logo right now. All right, so all of these settings are done, so we don't need to do all of these. Okay, so once you're done, just click on save changes and it will save automatically. Now we're gonna go to selling options. All right, so in the selling options, you can see here this interface shows up. So in selling options, you can see here all of these types of commission type, which type of commission you want, percentage or flat. So we're gonna set it to percentage like we did before. And admin commission amount you want to get from it. So 5%, we gave it in 5% earlier. Shipping fee recipient is vendor. Tax fee recipient is also vendor. All right, so vendor capability, enable selling, and then disable product pop-up. If you want to disable product pop-up, you can do that. Simply click on this, but I don't want that. So, and then we have order status change. If they allow vendor to update order status, they can do that if you want them. So I don't want them to do that, so I'm just going to deselect it. Select any category, allow vendors to select any category while editing products. So I'm gonna turn that on. Okay, so product catalog mode. So control catalog mode settings for your vendors. All right, so remove add to cart button. No, I don't want to remove that. So once it's done, save changes. So once the changes are saved, we're gonna go to withdraw options. All right, so now it's saved. Now we're gonna go to withdraw options. So withdraw methods is PayPal and bank transfer. Minimum withdrawal limit is 50. We already set all of these up. order status for withdraw, completed, yes. Exclude COD payments, cash on delivery, exclude. If any order is paid with cash on delivery, then exclude that payment from vendor balance. If you want to change that, you can do that, so I'm just going to keep it like that. So click save changes. So once that is done, we're going to go to page settings. So in page settings, we're going to go to this dashboard. You can see here. So here in the page settings, whatever page the dashboard is going to show the dashboard page. Then my orders is going to show my order page. Store listing is also going to show store listing page, and terms and condition page. The terms and condition page is going to show terms and conditions. So if you don't have that, you can actually make a terms and condition page later. All right. So if you want to create a page, you can just make one. Go to pages, or maybe just go to add new. And here in the add new page, you can just create another terms and condition page. Terms and conditions. So once you're done, you can just add whatever text you want. All right, so just click on publish. Once it is published, the terms and condition is live now. So we're gonna go back here, and if we take a look at here, we're going to reload this page just so. So once it's reloaded, we're gonna go to page settings, and we should have the terms and condition page. All right, so now we've added the terms and condition page. All right, so once it's done, just click on save changes. Once it's done, you can see here we have the appearance here. So in the appearance, you can see here, if you want to show a map of the vendor, where the location is of the vendor, if you want to show that, then you can turn it on. So I'm just going to keep it on. Then map API source, this is for Google Maps. And then Google Map API key, so this is also for Google Maps as well. So then Mapbox access token is needed to display map on store. So you can just add the access token here, then you can just add the map. So once another option is here, Google reCAPTCHA validation required to enable invisible CAPTCHA for contact forms. Okay, so show contact form on store page. Yes, I want the contact form to show in the store page. All right, so next we have the store header templates. So which type of template you want to select for your store, vendor store. So I'm just going to select this one. Okay, so this one is active now. So the next one is store opening closing time widget. So do you want to show this widget on your vendor store when the store closes or opens? So if you want, then you can just take it here. So I'm just going to keep it there. Enable store sidebar for theme. If you want this to enable it, you can do it. So show vendor info. So if you want to show the vendor info, you can do that. So I'm just going to turn it on. And then hide vendor info. So I don't want to hide any of the vendor info that is provided. So I'm going to just keep it on that. All right. So once all of this is done, just click on save changes, and it will start saving all of it. All right. So once that is done, we're going to go to privacy policy. So in the privacy policy, you can see here, enable privacy policy. Yes, we need the privacy policy page, and the privacy page is going to be select the privacy policy. So if you don't have a privacy policy page, you have to create one. All right. So there should be a privacy policy page. So if not, then you can just create one. Just go to pages and add new page. You get the idea. You can just create a page and then just select a privacy policy page. So I'm not going to select it right now. So once it's done, you can just simply save changes. Okay, so now that is done, we're going to go back to our home page. So we're going to go to our home page, visit site. So this is our site now. Okay, so and you can see here it's all ready, everything is ready now. So here in the site you can see here we have all of these options. So if I go to dashboard, it's going to take me to dashboard, and you can see here it says here go to vendor dashboard. Okay, so this is the Dokkan plugins dashboard. From your account dashboard you can view your recent orders, manage and other things. So go to vendor dashboard. So I want to go to the vendor dashboard, so I'm just gonna get there. So this is the vendor dashboard, you can see here, and you can see here there is this error called your account is not enabled for selling, please contact the admin. Alright, so we're gonna fix this one. Okay, so now in the vendor what we can do here is if we go to our site, visit our site. Alright, and if I want to log in as a vendor, or I want to register as a vendor. Okay, so to do that I'm just gonna go to my site and just copy the site address and open an incognito tab, and in here I'm gonna go to our site. Alright, so here I'm going to register. Okay, so login or register. Now you can see here there is this interface and register option. In the register option it says I am a customer or I am a vendor. So do you want to register as a customer or do you want to register as a vendor? So that is the question. So if you want to register as a customer, then you can do that, or if you want to as a vendor, then you can do that. Okay, so this is basically because of the Dokkan app or plugin that we used. All right, so to go, and I want to go in as a vendor. So once I click on the vendor, you can see here so much option is available now. Okay, so we're gonna set up all of these now. So for first I'm going to select the email address. So I'm gonna give a random email address, just making it up, abc 45 @gmail.com. all right, so now that that's done, I'm gonna give a password like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, so very weak password. We're gonna give like ABC 1 2 3. So we're gonna set it to, again, let's set it up, ABC 1 2 3 4. So password should be at least 12 characters long. To make it stronger, use upper and lowercase letters, numbers, and okay. So let's give it A B C D E F G H I J K 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and then again A B C D. All right, so once that's done, first name is going to be Peter, second name, last name Edwards, Peter Edwards. Shop name is going to be let's give just new shop URL, new shop. All right, then phone number, just give a random phone number like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. all right, once that's done, your personal data will be used to support your experience. Okay, so let register now. Okay, so once it's done, let's go. So store is how many products are gonna show per page. Okay, store products. Okay, so I'm just gonna select 10 products per page. Street is going to be New York, just give New York. New York. Okay, so I've posted everything. Street 2, we don't need street 2. Zip code, this one. And country is United States. And store name, we already gave the store name, the state name, sorry, state name is New York. All right, so email, show email address in store. After that is done, just click on continue. And in the payment section, you can see here you've got the PayPal. We have PayPal. So if you have PayPal, then just give PayPal. So ABC 45 at the rate gmail.com. And then bank transfer account, the bank account name, just give Peters. Account type personal, or set it business. Account number, let's give 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Routing number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Bank name, just give Bank of the Dreams. I'm just giving a random name, okay, just whatever is coming into my mind, just to give you an example. All right, and then bank address is just give New York. IBAN, Swift code, just give any type of Swift code that you like. I'm just giving it like this randomly. Okay, so once that is done, please double check your account information. Okay, so once this all of these are done, I'm just going to click continue. And now your store is ready. Go to your store dashboard. All right, so this is our store dashboard right here. All right, so once it's done, you can see here orders or anything, net sales, earnings, page view, order. All right, so if I want to set settings, anything, I can do that as well. So now if I go to our products, there you can see that there are no products. We can, if you want to add new product, you can do that. Okay, so once you give add new products, you have to upload a picture, give the price and also the discount price and also the product name. All right, so I'll show that later. Orders, you can see here these are the orders that you have. So currently we have no orders. Then withdraw, so this is the balance you have. Okay, so if you want to withdraw with PayPal, you can do that. So PayPal is set as the default method of withdrawal. All right, so you can use that. And then bank transfer is like make default. Okay, so next we have settings. Settings, if you want to give a banner to your website, you can do that very easily like this. Okay, so we're gonna go to products. Let's try and give a product here. So add new product. Let's upload an image. Select image. Let's say I want to sell this product here. Okay, once it's done, set featured image. Price is going to be, let's give it $9. Discount, or let's give it $10. Discount price is going to be $8. All right, so once it's done, category uncategorized, not uncategorized, t-shirt, done. Tags is pants, and then fashion. See, you can see here we already have the fashion and pants. That's why I added these tags. We already created these tags before. So once it's done, create product. Product title is required, so we didn't give the product title. So Adidas pants, Adidas short short pants for men. Okay, once that is done, we can just create this product. All right, product has been created. Once it's done, you can see here there are these additional settings here, tags. If you want to add a description, like whatever you want. All right, short description, long description as well, whatever you want. Just click whatever you want. All right, once that is done, we're done with that. So enable product stock management, yes, and then we got other options, product status, pending review. Okay, so save this product. All right, so we have our products here. Okay, so if we go back to dashboard and go back to orders, we have no orders. If you go back to products, we have one product here. Okay, so it says out of stock, no problem with that. So price is $10, discount price is $8, so this is an $8 product. All right, so that's how you basically create a multi-vendor website. All right, so if we go back to dashboard, or if we go back to our website, okay, so here my blog, so I want to change the title as well. All right, so to change the title, we can just go back to here in Dokan or dashboard. Just go back to the dashboard. So to change the title, we're gonna go to appearance. Here in the appearance, you can see here, then go to customize. And if we go to customize, it's gonna bring us an interface where we can customize the website. So you can see here you are customizing my blog, so the name is my blog right now. So we need to change this my blog page, and we're gonna change that right now. So just go to site identity. All right, this interface will show up once you click on customize. Just go to site identity, and here at the bottom you can see site title is my blog. So we're gonna change it into tech breads, and the tagline also multi-vendor store. Multi-vendor store. Or maybe just type in site, multi-vendor site. Okay, so publish. If you want to add icons or logos to your site, you can do that as well. Okay, all right, so it's already applied right here, so it's published now. Once it's done, you can just close the interface. And if we go back here and refresh, so you can see that the name has been changed as well. Okay, all right, so if we go to the incognito site and change it, reload it, you can see that it's changed. All right, so that's basically how you create a multi-vendor store, or make your already e-commerce store into a multi-vendor store. All right, so I hope this was helpful for you guys. I hope you learned something, and please practice at home. So if you have any trouble, you can contact us. We are always here to help you guys. All right, so practice at home. All right, so once it's done, you can just launch your site. And this site is not completely done. There are much more works, but just for example, to show you how you can create it, I showed you how to create all of this from scratch. All right, so I hope this was helpful, and please practice at home. All right, so guys, you can see here that this product has been uploaded as a vendor. I uploaded as a vendor with an incognito website. Okay, so I went to my dashboard and it was pending, and I removed the pending and approved the product. Okay, so now the product is showing perfectly here. So if we go back to the website here, you can see this is the website here. All right, so and if we go to shop now, so you can see here this product has been added by a vendor, but me, which is me. So this is the vendor information right here. Category is t-shirt, and the shop name is new shop. Okay, so I showed you guys that this is the vendor shop. All right, so this is the vendor shop. So whatever products are placed are going to be posted and placed here. You can see here all of these options over here. And so this is basically how you create a multi-vendor website. Okay, so I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I hope you learned something. And if you have any problems, please contact us. We are always here to help you guys, and please practice at home. I hope this was understandable how to create this multi-vendor website. All right, so I will see you again in another video. All right guys, so goodbye.